Morning, everyone. It's Hanifa Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, my thoughts were about knowledge and love, two of my favorite areas. So, the quotation that I found first is by Plato. And this quotation says, "Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind." So I thought about this in relation to love, and this is what a lot of my reflective time was about before meditation today. So I thought about we can know about love, right? We can know about what is a loving gesture, what are loving thoughts, what are loving words. And it doesn't mean anything until we start applying it and feeling it and expressing it, right? And a lot of times people know things, but they don't apply or don't express or even don't consciously think about them. We might be able to feel love, and even that might be a very short awareness of, well, that was loving. But then we move beyond, or we might do something out of love and we really know it then. But then we might be thinking about, well, does this person realize that I'm being loving towards them? And again, those are all the conditions that the mind will then eventually put onto things. But love expressed normally and fully, I wouldn't even say normally, because I think normally a lot of times people are loving for a reason, for a purpose, not necessarily just to love. Now, I know that I loved my dog, and there was no particular reason that I loved him. I just loved him. I have loved family and friends. I love clients and patients. I today love at a much deeper level than I've ever loved before. I found this other quotation which says, "When someone else's happiness is your happiness, that's love. When someone else's happiness is your happiness, that is love." And I have to say, this has been a beautiful awareness for me that that is really my expression of love. In the times that I am most loving, there is absolutely no desire for gaining something from the other side except seeing that they are happy. And I love that feeling. I suspect you would too. You might have actually experienced this where you have given love for no purpose other than seeing the happiness on another person's face or in their words or in their experience, where you just know that a person has been made happy because you've shared love. I love this experience, of course. And I thought about, I combine this now with spirituality too, right? So I think about how is the love that we experience through either our higher consciousness, we think of ourselves, a soul, or a higher sense of self, higher consciousness, or we might think of God, we might think of the universe. Something loves us, right? So something is fueling us with love that we're living, we're existing, we're happy because of the grace of something coming through us, right? And I love this awareness because oftentimes we take that for granted. So even waking up every single morning is such a divine grace that we are able to wake up. You might have heard of, or maybe you know of, people who have fallen asleep and never woken up again. So just waking up in the morning is a beautiful, loving experience that we're experiencing every day. And then we can love others, right? So this is sharing the best of ourselves with others too. Now, oftentimes people will start thinking, oh, what am I getting out of this? What am I getting out of this? So I do so much lovingly for this person. It could be a child, it could be a parent, it could be a friend, it could be a relationship. What am I getting out of this? And it's funny because this is the human mind and this is how the human mind will think. So oftentimes love will be given more freely when you feel like you're getting something that, oh, you know what? This person pays my bills. This person drives me to the places that I need to go to. This person wakes up with me every day. This person puts up with when I'm in not a good mood or when I'm in a good mood. So they tolerate me. So I love that. And it's very conditional. And I do not think that when we are thinking about ourselves or anything that's loving us, we love them most when it's not conditional. It's not because you do something for someone that you want to feel the love from them. It's not because you are behaving in a particular way that you receive love from them. It's because you are loved, period. And I hope that today that maybe you could sit down for 5 minutes and think of one person or one thing. It could be your profession that you love and see why. Is it because it pays the bills, or is it because there's something that is so satisfying about what you're doing that you love? Is it a place that you live? Is there a reason? Is it because it's near a place you work or near a school? Or is it in an environment that you love? See what it is that you love and maybe figure out why. I hope that you can be coming from a place of a non conditional. I love this place because it is close to this place, because those sorts of things can change. I love this place because it makes me feel great. That is something that likely will not change because it's you who feels great, not necessarily because of the place. You're just choosing to love this place because in this moment, you feel great in this place. That's fantastic. I often like to connect with the sun, and I look at the sun and think, the sun has no conditions. To me, that's pure love. That's pure truth. That's pure essence. That's just being what it is. It comes out, it gives light, it gives heat, and it's there. It's not expecting anything from any of us. And I love comparing myself to that sort of energy. That could I do that? I'm not looking for anything else. I'm looking for a happy existence, of course, but I have the choice of how I think of things and what I'm happy about. So I'd love for you to sit down for 5 minutes to think about something that you love or someone that you love, and then think about, is it because of, or is it just because? I found this great quotation also by another author, which is one of my favorites, which is William Shakespeare. This quotation, to me, I think reflects this pure love space. So this quotation says, "Love me or hate me, both are in my favor. If you love me, I will always be in your heart. If you hate me, I will always be in your mind." And I think that this is how even higher consciousness, even God, even the universe, even a person who is able to love unconditionally is going to feel. Because, yes, love is so powerful that it can bring a fantastic feeling to the heart of the self and another person too. And hate is powerful too, because the mind holds on to that. So, see where you're coming from. And I think I've given you a few different things to think about today. I hope you have a fantastic day ahead. And remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.